Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome to City Skylines Remastered live here on the PS5. Some big information dropped tonight about, or earlier today, about City Skylines 2. They dropped a little video going through roads in quite a bit more depth. If you haven't watched that, then do go ahead and check that out at some point over the next day or two. It's about 3.5, 4 minutes long, I think. It really does give quite a lot of quick information about the new road building tools, some new features, some returning features, and one of the things I'm really liking is that you can just take an existing road and just drop an interchange on it or drop a roundabout on it. You don't have to delete out a whole load of stuff and then build those intersections from scratch and then connect everything back up. You can just go and it's done. Love that. That is fantastic. So yeah, at some point go ahead and check that out. Really does give a lot of good information about the road networks that we'll be able to build with visual examples as well. So looking forward to that. Right, we are going to crack on and try and get some work done tonight. We want to get the next tile unlocked. We are close to hitting 30,000 people, which will unlock the next tile. And then we can start work on either this area down here to connect up and get a proper freeway connection, or we could potentially come up here and start work on the downtown. I'm leaning more towards down here, so we can finish off this area, sort out the rail network over there, and also, as I say, get a proper freeway connection over there. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So let's jump down and take a quick look at the city. We finished building Koreatown last time out. We've done a good starting bit of work on Empire Square. As you can see, we're doing the close proximity stuff in this district. And then I've already gone ahead and I've zoned in a few things in Madison to and put in some pathways and stuff. So we have got a bit of a residential demand. I've reworked this from being housing to offices just here above the bus depot, and then I think that's everything that I did between episodes. Not a huge amount. Oh, I split this district as well, so Madison Square ran all the way along here. I've basically split it in half to Rosewood Hills and Madison Square. So that's all. Evening GP, good to see you. Let's get some time sped up. There was one other thing I did as well, and that was to delete that little bit of road just there, because all the traffic was just coming down here and then just trying to turn around and go back out that way again. So I figured if we at least break that connection, traffic flow can go back to normal as such, and then we can see where it's going to impact these other junctions that we've put in. These are the flyovers. Like this one here, for example, and that one, and this one. You know, we will put more and more in as we need to, as well as we go along. But that's what we've done for now. And I created a park here. We had a road cutting across the middle with a little side road cutting across just here, and that's now been removed. And just created one nice big area for a big proper park, because we haven't done a big proper park on this map yet. We've laid out a couple of areas, but we've not actually built anything. So while everything is starting to spawn in, let's go ahead and start work on the park itself. So we need a main gate, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that down just there. And then we'll go with some smaller side gates, and we'll put a couple on each side. Try and space these out a little bit. Probably move one of those, and we'll put one on the bottom here as well. That one down to about there. Okay. I'm assuming my ground is going to be pretty flat in there. I've not looked yet. Let's have a look. Yeah, it all looks pretty flat, which is quite good. You can see the contour lines. It's all flat down here, so I haven't got to worry about too much stuff there. It's a little bit of a lip just here at the bottom, but apart from that, everything in there looks nice and flat. It'll make building some stuff a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and start throwing in the basic stuff that we need. We're going to need some pathways first of all. Just going to go with a very simple sort of outline. There we go, and then we can connect those up. Do they even want to connect up? I'll do some diagonal connecting. There we go. For those of you that missed it, I will be doing a midnight stream of Dark Descent tonight. So we'll finish this stream somewhere around about 11:30 in that window. I'll take a break. I'll get some food, something to drink, and make sure I'm all ready to go again at around midnight, so that we can crack on with our first look at Dark Descent. It won't be the start of a full playthrough, and we're just going to do a first look tonight for an hour and a half or so, and then we will do something a bit more in depth, you know, career wise, if you will, for that game tomorrow night. So we'll take a first look at it tonight and see if we can get a flavour of the game. Evening Corey, did I see the development diary? Yes, that's the very first thing I mentioned as soon as we went live. It does look very nice indeed. Let's try and put a little bit of character into the park. Can we call it Pretty Park? I will consider that. Have I pre-ordered City Skylines 2? Asks SITV. Not yet. It's still a way off yet, so I do have very limited funds. So I don't want to jump ahead and just pre-order a game as soon as it's announced when it's still months away, because that potentially stops me from being able to get, you know, something else. Speaking of something else, thanks to a previous PayPal donation, I think from Dirty Trucker, if memory serves me correct, plus a donation last night from Farah, I have now pre-ordered F1 Manager 23, the deluxe edition, and that will go live at the end of next month. So big thank you to those guys in particular for helping fund that game for me. There we go. We've got an interesting little framework of pathing through here. Let's go ahead and put in some of the small stuff. if it will fit in this area here. It won't quite fit unless we do it that way. Actually, that might work quite nicely, actually. There we go, and then that will fit there. Just beautiful. What else can we throw in? We need to throw in a nice central plaza area. Let's put 2 in here. Let's put 1 on each side. Let's try and get these lined up so they look pretty even. That one's slightly off. Yeah, that looks a bit better. There we go. What else can we put in? Restrooms. Yes, definitely want some restrooms in here. Push one right up here. Get to squeeze in. I'll stick one on the opposite side as well, seeing as this is our main entrance. There we go. And then we're going to want another couple elsewhere on the park as well. Let's stick one down here. That'll fit quite nicely just there. Oop, didn't need to do that. And let's put one here, and another one just there, and we'll put one there, and one there. Can't wait for City Skylines 2. So much easier to build what you want. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a lot more stress-free when it comes to trying to place stuff. I mean, you've seen my struggles with this game at times, and it gets really frustrating, but it does look as though that is going to solve quite a few issues for us, which is really good to see. Right, Madison Square is starting to come along quite nicely. You can see our offices up here are zoning in. This is with the European suburbia, I believe. Take a look at this district. Oh, it's just European. Okay, let's go with European suburbia. Switch everything over. We do have a power issue, so I think that's just not enough power. It is. Okay. Let's go ahead and up the power budget. Oh, actually, we could do with building another power plant somewhere. The pipes under the roads will save a lot of time. Yeah, pipes and power as well. It'll do both, which is really good. Right, let's see. I suppose we could throw in an oil plant down here, but I kind of want to limit the amount of pollution we're putting into the city. It just thematically would have worked quite nicely there. What do we need for the nuclear? 40,000 for the nuclear. It's a bit of a way off yet. Let's go with a solar updraft tower. That should provide a nice big chunk of energy there. Is that out of range? That pipe's not connected to anything. Must have forgotten to draw down and connect. There we go. You wonder if you can scam your Sims by... I'm guessing that says charging. I've got the little heart emoji thing in the bottom corner. I can't actually read. Yeah, charging the max amount for every single parking lot. Yeah, possibly. But they'll leave, I'm guessing. You know, it's like 12% taxes. Yeah, we're happy. Okay, we're going to make a tax raise of 12 to 13%. Half the city evacuates immediately. I'm not even sure what this is for. I mean, does this throw them randomly on the stream, or does it throw them in chat? Let's just throw in a... I'm seeing it pop up on the screen, but, I mean, is that actually doing anything apart from that? I don't know what it's for. It's very weird. And now I've accidentally closed the live chat. Live chat has moved. Where has it moved? Where's my chat gone? There it is. Now, oh, there's the how to close it. There we go. Yeah, the roundabout thing looks fantastic. I really like the fact that you can drop not just roundabouts, but full-blown intersections, highway intersections onto existing road, and it will just automatically rework everything for you to fit it in there. You don't have to delete a whole section of roads to put those in to then move stuff around. Yeah, that looks fantastic. That really does. Alright, I've got a few more houses coming in over here. Let's take a look at some services. So, where is the nearest police and fire? It's just there. I don't think we need another one just yet. They are probably good for Madison Square, at least. And then, you know, once we do Rosewood Hills and Oak Hills, we'll probably need something more. So, same with fire. We're good on coverage there. Medical, we've got a great big hospital just there, so that should be fine. Education, we have got a small elementary school there, then a high school right next to it, so we probably don't need anything there. University, we've got the big one there until we build ourselves a campus, which is probably going to be up there somewhere. We've got a library over there. I suppose we could throw a library in somewhere around Rosewood Hills area. Let's take a look. Here, that would work. Evening, Mr. Watt. I do like the fact that we will actually have control over junctions where we can say, oh, no, you can't turn right here. You can only turn left or go straight on. That is awesome. I've been waiting for something like that for so long on this, where you can just close off a junction and do some lane management. You know, even if it's not the full in-depth lane management that PC players get to do with the right mods and stuff, but just to have some lane management is better than nothing. And hopefully there'll be a little bit more in-depth in that as well. That'll be really good. Right, we're letting stuff zone in. What else do we need to look at? I've put a little bit of leisure in. We've got a couple of parks up here. We haven't really got anything down here, but we've got this big park. I'm hoping that's going to do some good once it starts leveling up. Land value. Oh, really, really green over here. And it's already spreading into Madison, which is excellent. Land value is looking pretty good. We're up to $47 per square meter. And we're getting more and more stuff pinging and leveling up over here as well, which is excellent. Love to see that. Empire Square obviously is the thing we built right at the end, or started zoning in right at the end last night. We are getting some traffic. I am wondering if I'm going to have to up this to a larger road. maybe a 6-lane road. The trams are certainly doing their job, moving people around, which is good to see. Let me have a look at the 6-lane road options with trams. Oh, I see. That moves the trams onto the edges. Oh, well, that defeats the whole purpose of what I was looking at doing. Oh, our park is leveled up. So this is probably a bit more what I was looking for. Oop. There's a lot of traffic going this way. Oh, they want to use that exit point, that's why. Yeah, it's a very busy interchange by the look of it there. Is that a shortage of water or just not connected? It's not connected. There we go, problem solved. Yeah, I was reading that about the citizens in the article blog post that they did last week. That Xbox Live thing, Xbox Unchecked or whatever it was. I can't remember what the site was called. But in that diary thing, that interview I was talking about, they mentioned how the citizens will look to spend their money in their, in their own local economy. I think it was Xbox Wire was where I read that article. Read that interview. It's not something I would normally subscribe to. It just popped up in my Google feed. So, all right. Well, that has sort of improved the traffic flow a little bit there, in the sense that it's freed up an extra lane for all the stuff that wants to turn off. So it's kept the other lanes free to a degree, but stuff is definitely getting packed up here. So we need to figure out some routes here. So let's just take a look. So stuff that's coming down here, let's just take a look. Now before, they were coming down here and then they were jumping onto that road and then going this way. So let's follow this lane here. So they're coming up here onto the freeway, and then from here okay, so yeah, this is because we don't have a connection to this part of the freeway yet. It's something we're going to have to live with for now. I deliberately designed the road network here like this, knowing that we would have access to a highway connection coming off through there. And something I spotted earlier as well, you've got some highway all the way up there, look, on the right hand side, that snakes all the way around. If I can try and show you. There you can see it snakes all the way around the side of the mountains and then comes out this way. So what we can do is we can go ahead and we can actually put a tunnel through these mountains to the bottom end of our downtown area down here, or maybe even come through the mountains just here, so that it can then cut into the center of downtown, and also to this section here as well. So we've got some options like that. I don't really want to mess around with the road network until we've got those options in place, because I did kind of design these freeway roads with that in mind, of having a freeway connection running off on that island there. So I don't want to then go throw another connection in when it's already going to get a little bit busy going forward. We'll just have to kind of bear with it until we get to that point, I think. Speaking of, as we're growing, we're about to hit 30,000. Let's go ahead and put in some shops. There we go, there is 30,000. So, question is now, which tile do we get? I kind of like the idea of coming down here. I would need 2 tiles, wouldn't I? Okay, in that case, let's come up here, and at the very least, we can start building the freeway connection over here and start alleviating some of our traffic issues. Evening, Alex. How you doing? Okay, so this is a good place for a bridge. Let's go ahead and draw that in. There's a slight rise in the middle, but that's okay. It's not that noticeable. And then a not too steep approach there. We're going to want another connection like that somewhere over here. We've obviously got one here for the football stadium. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news about the 25 tile thing the other week. No, that's fine. I'd already kind of suspected I might have done that, and then I went ahead and confirmed afterwards, and I was like, yeah, whoops. But it's turned out for the better, because I think this city is laid out better than the original one was, so it's all good. Right, where can I throw another connection in? Here, seems like a good place. At least it would if I can get the bridge in place. That's not quite high enough for the people underneath. It might be a little bit too close. There we go. Is that close enough? Is that too low? It's a little low. I mean, our people aren't hugely tall, but play it a bit safer. There we go. Only a few months of dealing with this. Yeah, it can be frustrating at times, but it's what we've got, so we have to make the best of it. We can go ahead and connect this up over here now. There we go. So we've got a couple of basic access roads in place now. We definitely want to have an access road here as well. So let's go ahead and draw one of those in as well. It's not really high enough, but it will do for now. There we go. Shall take that out. It's wonky. That's not too bad. Slight raise, but again, we don't really have the ease of terraforming in the same way that they do on the PC, where you can just grab the height of something and just drag it down ever so slightly. How much oil is there? I could make plastics. Way ahead of you. We've got a big old oil area here. We're not extracting. We're just storing. So importing and storing, and then refining. Some of it that will get refined into petroleum. Some of it gets refined into plastics, and then I do have a plastics factory here for household plastics. Plus, we also have a toy factory just here, and we're using the plastics in one of these two buildings. I forget which one it is for furniture. Not that one. This one for the printing press. So yes, we are already way ahead of you on that. It's because my city doesn't have... Oh! What happened to my city name? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Options. What happened to Bobbington 2.0? City info. Hey, there we go. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. We've got Bobbington FC. I didn't even realise that the name had disappeared. I must have accidentally clicked that off without even realising. Vanished into thin air, like my team's title hopes. They already lost a match. We've lost 2 matches. Ugh! Bobbington. Now I have some serious power issues. Oh, I've broken power connectors, that's why. Okay, let's fix that. I've organised the roads too well. There we go. Is everything here connected up? Yes. Yes. And yes, but not here. Okay, so... fix that. Maybe we can't fix it that way. Okay. Let's do it over here instead. There you go. It's going to break the power lines at some point in the future, but it'll get things done. Will I start on downtown and wait till I get the other areas filled up? I don't know yet. I might start drawing in some road grids, but we're not going to focus on that area tonight, really. We want to continue working on this area down here, I think. What is the next milestone for an area? It's 40,000, so we need another 10,000 people. I think we can certainly make a nice big dent in that tonight. Throw in a bit more commercial. fact. Oh, it's a lot of traffic coming that way. It's a lot of traffic coming that way. Yeah, we're probably going to have to deal with that road network issue first. Let's throw in some offices in this area here. Let's come back to our park. We can add some more stuff in now. Who doesn't love a giant chessboard in the middle of a field? We've got two of them. Is that enough entertainment for our people? Yes, it is. Excellent. We can leave that for a bit. Okay, so that's taking care of the commercial desire. Plus, we're also getting some office in there for the industry needs. Still got some unzoned residential available. Or zoned but unfilled residential. We don't have a lot of office jobs in the vicinity just yet. Okay, let's, at the very least, this is not going to be our final road network, but we are going to just deal with this traffic route here. There we go. I'm going to just create a temporary, until we come round to actually working this area. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. We're already getting cars using it, which is good to see. Just noticed we've gone a bit crooked there as well. No, never mind. And there we go, that's instantly putting more traffic onto that roundabout. So let's go ahead and upgrade the roundabout to highway. There we go. We can go ahead and upgrade our feeder roads as well. And that should hopefully divert quite a bit of the traffic that has been clogging up this approach down here. Because they've now got a much more direct route into the city. Well, I say much more direct. They've got a more direct route. I don't know if it's much more. There we go. So we'll just keep an eye on this for a second, see if we get a reduction in traffic. It already looks like that's happening. Used to be a good chess player, but haven't played in over 10 years. I used to play chess when I was a kid. But I haven't played chess for, I'd say at least 20 years now. You have got mouse and keyboard support for Transport Fever 2. Oh, nice. Okay, that is good to know. Getting some traffic over here. That again has been reduced significantly with those changes that we put in over here. Oh yeah, look how much traffic is using this new connection system over here. I'm going to go ahead, I think, and remove this road here. It's just making that corner really, really clunky. You can't get a 4-lane bi-directional highway, can you? Maybe in one of the updates that's still yet to come. In fact, it doesn't even need to be that. I could just I don't get to use them very often, and some people love them, some people hate them, but the old asymmetrical roads. There we go. Yeah, that's doing exactly what I want it to do. Excellent stuff. We are now getting a fair bit of traffic spilling out this way, to be expected. But that's why we've also got feeders over here and here as well. Looking for a few other places to throw in a few buildings. Let's put one there. Let's put another one there. Another one there. And let's go ahead and path that up. All seems to be coming along quite nicely. There's our lungs of the city. I think we might have a zoo in this city. The question is, where do we want our city zoo? We could even put a theme park in as well. Start doing some work around this area here. So I had initially thought this might be a good place for a bit of old-fashioned industry, but now I'm not so sure. Now I think I might just do residential in this area. Let's have a little road going over the top here. It's a bit too wide just there. It's going to be a very steep little bridge, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's nice to have some quirky bits of design here and there. Oh, that's very steep. Yeah, it's a bit too steep really, isn't it? Oh, crap. Should have seen that coming. You know, I'm so obsessed with doing bridges. Let's do a tunnel. A tunnel would make more sense. If I can fit it. I can if I go about it in a clever way. So let me work out my spacing on this before I go ahead. We're going to do small grids over on this side. So if I were to do a grid that size, I'll check out what my spacing would be for placing stuff. I could get one there, and then I would have a little bit of space. I'd need basically an extra 4 blocks to do what I want to do. So I could do that, and then I could do that, and then have a path through the middle. Yeah, that works. Okay, so how big a road does that need to be? 152 meters. Okay. Just fit. Lovely stuff. And then we can just bring that road underneath and over here as well. Nope, not over that side, but on that side we can. And it will just fit another grid in there as well. Very nice. Okay. Stop grabbing onto the wrong spot. I'm going to rebuild this road here in a second. I'd replace the correct one-way directions like a ninja, where they film 2 points alike. Okay, I'm a little lost there. There we go, we've got ourselves a tunnel going underneath. Yeah, let's sort out this monstrosity of a connection over here. Something that was designed and built long before we'd actually come down this side. And I was just trying to throw in some random roads to give a little bit of character to the area. So I want the road to come underneath somewhere about here, I think. And that's going to run directly into that. Okay, that's not so good. These new angle snapping tools, at times they are really frustrating, they're really counterintuitive. because now I have to put some angle on just so I don't build the first part of the road at a really bad angle, but it just means it limits what I can actually do when it comes to actually drawing the road in. It gets frustrating. I can't wait for improvements to that system in the next game. Yeah, in my opinion, not everything about the remastered version is an improvement. on the original. There we go. So we've got ourselves a little area over here. Let's go ahead now and connect that down there. There we go. Extend that out that way and then connect it down. Still got a little bit of space over here. I'll think about that in a moment. Is there anything I can do here? Where did I put those? I put them over there, didn't I? Yeah, those trash collectors. Thinking maybe we can stick another one somewhere around here, perhaps. Let's go ahead and start connecting everything up over here. So I do need some water. Go. That'll do. Oh, actually, it would help if I actually connected those to our existing water grid. We've already got power there, so we can just go ahead and start zoning in. These are going to be our self-sustained properties, so they'll need less power, but they'll generate less tax as a result. Done that. There we go. Actually, there's no water there, is there? Oh no, there is on this side. It's the other side. It hasn't got water. Let's see. Let's put in an office building there as well. So we've got a few office jobs around here too. There we go. Let's throw in some pathways. Here as well, and we can do a bridge, a footbridge going over the freeway. So we've got a walking connection that way, rather than sending them through the underground tunnel. Which I don't know if they'd actually. No, they can. There is going to be pavement down there, but. So let's go ahead and put that in now, while we've still got the pathway tool up. I kind of want it to be somewhere near to one of our zebra crossings. It's a little bit too steep for my liking. Let's do it like that instead. A little staggered rise over the top. Get stuff to start zoning in, hopefully. Is this not enough educated workers or just not enough customers? I can never remember these symbols. I think that's not enough customers. No, it's workers. Not enough educated workers. Well, they're not that far from the schools. Well, they're right there. It's just got to let them go through the system. So that will balance out over time. For now, these buildings are going to keep coming in and they're going to start failing because there aren't enough people educated high enough to work there, but over time that will sort itself out. Why are we not picking up grid power? Oh, there we go. Bus routes is something that we can look at. I'm thinking we might save the bus routes for Friday. I want to try and get more people in place and finish sort of building up this part of the island before we start routing everything through. I can historic them so they don't level up too much. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. I'm fine with them improving. But now you can see, why are these? Oh, wrong side of the road. There we go. These are our self-sufficient buildings, as you can see. That more modern design. These are the ones from the green cities. Might put a high-rise ban though in this little district. There we go. That might get rid of that office building there. See if that gets affected. And I guess that is okay. It's not massively tall compared to some of the buildings around it, but it is very, very big when you compare it to the housing. Create some more pathways for our pedestrians. So let's have something running off this little business park area over here. See if people start using these. I mean, there's nobody really over here yet, but hopefully people will start to use those to cross the freeway. Don't really need them over here, but we can put some low-level footpaths in underneath the flyovers. Like that. That connects the library to that little area over there. And I'm not using it yet. I could do subways, but I'm not a big fan of subway paths. They tend to be quite clunky in the amount of space that they need just to put in the they can be quite space consuming in terms of going down. I find you've got to run them quite a long way to get a natural looking incline. You can be a bit more creative when you're doing bridges like this. Plus I think bridges over roads looks a little bit more realistic than just endless subways. Let me see if can I squeeze a path in here. Yes, I can. Excellent. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to. Let's see if we can do one on this side as well. Hear pings. I don't know if that's just new buildings going in or if that's upgrades because of the paths. There we go, look at that, we've got a load of people using that one already. It's good. I do not want parking on the edge there, so we're going to have to change that road to something like that. Do the same there before that becomes an issue over there. We've got one or two people using this one as well. Not sure what I want to do in there yet. Can I do asymmetrical raised roads? Yes, I can. Excellent. But not there, apparently. Not quite sure why not there. Oh, hang on. I'm still on change direction, that's why. Oh no, I was right the first time. There we go. That is a lot of people using that bridge there. It's a big lot of people. Where are they all coming from? Over here. Okay, so we need some more pathways from this side to this side. Let's do a footpath running alongside. What are they all pleased about? I've no idea. Let's do a footpath that runs parallel here if we can. Just want to get the position right to start with. Maybe could I do it in the middle? I don't think I could, but that'd be cool. Not tried that before. This would be amazing if I could pull this off. I don't think it'll go in that gap. No, it won't. Ah, it's a shame. Oh wow, that goes really high. But what that will do is it will give me the framework I need to plot this one, so I can drop that all the way down. It does need to be higher. Hey, our park is leveled up. I'll come back and I'll fix that in a bit. I just want to see if people are going to use that. Getting a few people straight away jumping on it. I mean, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere at the moment. I mean, it works for this area here, but there's not a lot else over there. This is the one where everyone's using it. I think something. I mean, are they all going straight over? There's very few people going down that way or this side. Pretty much everyone's just going straight over the bridge. And they're all feeding down into this area here. So maybe we should just do something very simple in terms of public transport. Have a look at maybe a tram. That would run over the top. Where would I bring it in? Bring it in and then maybe turn it around there, perhaps. Don't really want to turn it around in here. Maybe bring it up and turn it around there and then back down again. Just a short, quick tram route that would run down. Let's try that. So let's go ahead and upgrade our roads to put a little bit of tram work in there. It does mean we're going to have to say goodbye to our narrow 4-lane, because I don't think you can do narrow 4-lane and trams. Can do it with bus lanes though. Oh, that'd be 1 lane replaced for the bus. Yeah. Oh no, we can. 4-lane road with tram tracks. Oh, nice. Let's give this a try. Again, it's going to replace the centre roads with tram roads. But that's okay. Okay, that's annoying. There we go. I may as well bring them up into the centre. and then we'll turn it around here. Which side of the road am I on? Okay, I'm on that side, so stop there, stop there, put a stop there as well, put one here, put a stop there, put a stop. Actually no, let's just take that last one out and put one here by the library, then loop everything back around. Okay, let me see if I can, if I connect that up like that, I'm going to move that stop to the other side of the road. And delete that stop. Move this stop. So that doesn't need to be a double tram road. That can just go back to being a single tram road. Still going to give me the issues. Alright, let's go back to that. It does what I need it to do. So let's go into stops. Go to details. There is our new tram line. We are going to change the model of the tram. Oh wow, this area is loving the new tram. I'm going to try this tram just because it's one I've not used before. That's the original version of the tram that we've just told to go away. Where is the new one? We've overloaded our tram network over here. A lot of building trams trying to come in and out all at once. Is that it? That's the one, isn't it? It's very dark in terms of colour. Let's just change the colour of it. There we go. It's a little bit brighter. So I heard lots and lots of pinging over here. As soon as we finished that, it's still pinging. Getting some big upgrades in this district thanks to the extra transport connection. Is that solved our pedestrian problem? Well, it's not really a pedestrian problem, but has it taken people off the street, off the bridge? It has taken some off. Oh yeah, they're all there, look. They're all waiting to get... Oh wow, look how many people are waiting to use this one tram line. Okay, that's a lot of people. That's an awful lot of people. We're going to ride with this tram for a bit. Still getting quite a few people on the... Yeah, oh, it's a little bit juddery. It's probably just because the amount of people and stuff on screen. Not kind of happy with that particular road style. Just people crossing into the middle of traffic to get on the tram. I think we might need to change that type of road. A trolley bus might be good actually for that little route, but I don't want to have to build a depot purely for a trolley bus. Wow. I say that, I'm immediately thinking about building a trolley bus depot. Where could I put said trolley bus depot? Put it in here. These roads or tracks cannot cross each other. Ah, so I couldn't cross tram tracks with trolleybus tracks. Ah, that kind of makes sense, I suppose. Alright, so that kills that idea, because they're going to intersect with each other. Okay, so different tram roads. Don't want to go too narrow. Sorry, too wide, but might have to. 6 lane with... Where's the 4 lane with trams? Oh, it's all the way down here. Okay, that's a bit odd. That's going to cause some issues. Gonna have to move a few things. We'll just do it on the stops, I think. So there's no stop there, so I don't have to worry about it there. There's a stop there, so we'll upgrade that one. And then I've got a stop there. And then a stop there, and that's going to be an issue. So need to empty the cemetery. There's not a huge amount of people in it already. We emptied it out recently, so that's not too bad. Okay, I just don't like the idea of all those people just crossing a lane of traffic to get to the tram. You know, just randomly in the middle of the road. At least here we've got proper designated crossings. And we've got a nice little median for them to wait on. Same again over here on that stop. And there's a few people waiting on that stop. And then if we come around here, there's not that many people waiting on that stop, but we'll put one in there anyway. We'll just move that stuff across a bit. This is where the bulk of the people are waiting, down here. Evening TV3. Yeah, there's a lot of people using the tram now rather than braving it and hoofing it on foot. It's a lot quicker as well, using the tram than walking. A lot safer. A lot of dogs. A lot of people taking their dogs for a walk on the tram. Oh, there could be guide dogs, you never know. Wow, look how many people are waiting down here by the library. It's a lot of people. So again, I don't like them just doing that in the middle of a lane of traffic. So we'll put a designated crossing in just there. Nope, that was the wrong type of road. Again, I only want one lane of traffic. I only want one tram line. I don't know if there's a way to do that without going into, say, this, maybe. Yeah, that would work. Let's just do that then. Let's make this a one-way little loop around there. Yeah, that works. That is empty, so I can now go ahead and move this over. And I can now move this over. And we can stop it emptying. And we can now upgrade our roads. Just, oh, it's with trees, isn't it? It's that one. No, that's the 6 lane, is it? No, that's 4 lane. Okay. There we go. Again, it's an unnecessary road that we don't really need, but because the trams aren't linking around, but without putting a one-way system in, I can't really get around that. So we'll just leave it like that. It'll do for now. And I've kept that one as a 4-lane road there simply because, again, with the tram, it still allows for the bus to stop without getting held up by the tram, and the tram to keep moving without being held up by the bus, and other traffic to flow as well. So let's have a little ride along now that we've sorted out our network. Buildings rezoning after change to the road layout. By having the trams and the bus stopping quite close to each other as well, again, it links our two transport networks together, our bus network and our tram network. And now we're starting to deal with the amount of people waiting over here. Again, over time it will kind of settle itself out, but we are getting on top of the queues now that the trams are spacing themselves out a bit more properly. So hopefully we'll see a reduction in queues elsewhere on the line as it beds in a bit more. This next stop's going to be a big one. This is where most of the people are waiting on this side of the road, or this side of the bridge. Yeah, there's a lot of people waiting there. Barely making a dent. I did consider putting in a monorail, but I thought that's probably a bit much for just this small little area, having a monorail dedicated to just this. The main streets are all cracked and broken. Sorry, Mom, the mob has spoken. Monorail, 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 mono, go. And yeah, complete lack of pedestrians on the bridge now. So we've kind of dealt with that major issue of everybody just walking along a major road. That's taken care of all of that issue of lots and lots of people there. There are a lot of people queuing though. Still, even though they're queuing, it's still probably quicker for them. And we're dealing with the queue at the library, so it's just that one stop that looks like it's overwhelming everything at the moment. Pretty much empty that one out. There's a few people left over. Oh, and they see a huge wave of people coming from the tram stop on the central road there. So our trams are interconnecting with each other as well, which is nice. Still a lot of people waiting there, though. That's an awful lot of people. I think, if memory serves me right, you can actually increase the budget on individual tram routes now. Or individual transport networks. So let's have a look at that. Yes, you can. So let's... That's going to add 3 more trams to that route. That might be too many. We'll give it a go and see if that overwhelms the road network, because I don't want to overwhelm the amount of traffic that's in here as well, but there's a lot of people waiting there. There's still quite a few people waiting on this one as well, so I don't want to just have endless queues. I want to try and get on top of that a little bit, but we might need to drop it down a bit more. Maybe go down to just 1 extra tram as opposed to 3. We'll come back and check on that in a bit. Let's see, Oak Hills is looking quite good. What's our education looking like now that people have had time to work their way through the school system? Better. Still a lot of people waiting to go to high school for some reason. We can do a bit more work on our park. We've unlocked gazebos, and that's pretty much it. Gazebos and a few little decoration areas. Okay, how much are we lacking entertainment-wise for the next level? Oh, not too much. Not too much at all. Okay, that's good. We can make a very quick addition here. Where are those little tiles that I do like so much? There we go. Let's rotate these around a bit. Let's see. What area do I want to do something in? Here, maybe. That looks about square. Not quite. Squeeze this over as much as I can. Still can't quite fit a fourth one in there, so we'll just have to be a bit more creative here. That just about connects like that. It's not too bad. I think there are a lot of stuff leveling up in the background. There we go, that kind of works. Let's go ahead and put in an ice cream van. Just there. We'll put in a sandbox or 2 for the kiddies. Put one there. And we'll put another one over here. Let's go with some seating for the parents. To keep an eye on things. Go. Let's get a bin. Can't can't zoom in any more than that. That's a bit frustrating. Let's put in some flower beds along the edges. Okay, that's going to be a bit problematic. Let's go with a larger one, and we'll put that here instead. Yeah, it's times like this when I'm putting down things like this that I'm reminded just how clunky this system feels compared to, say, Jurassic World Evolution from Frontier when it comes to placing down bits of scenery and terrain. You know, it's so much easier to do that on the game than it is here, which is a shame because I really really enjoy this game, but it does make itself a bit problematic from time to time. Doesn't do itself any favors. There we go. So we've got a nice little area there. Has that improved our entertainment value enough? Yes, it has. Good. We'll leave that until it levels up to level 4. Let's go back and check on our tram queues. Oh wow, that has dealt with the queue completely. Let's have a look over here. That's perfect. That's pretty much dealt with the traffic issues over there. Morning/evening, Graham. 11 PM over here. Well, 5 to 11 in the evening over here. I'm going to go ahead and guess you are about 9-10 hours ahead of me. Maybe 11. Still not getting enough educated workers. Why are people not using the school? Oh, this school's maxed at the moment. Okay, so it's just a case of there's not enough vacancy in that particular school. Alright, in that case, I think my education budget's already pretty much maxed. We're going to need another school. So let's go ahead and let's go with some of these newer ones again from the Green Cities DLC. Let's go with the Institute of Creative Arts. We'll throw that in here, opposite the library, and then we'll go with the elementary. The community school. We'll throw one of those over here in this little space there, I think. $9.50. Oh wow, you're 12 hours ahead. No, that is 11 hours. Yeah. Oh, we've got some water issues. There we go, that's dealt with them, but we have lost a few buildings in the process. Just demolished those. They can rebuild when they're ready. So we've already got 200 students in there and climbing. That alleviated some of the strain on this one. A little bit, but not by much. But that's fine. That's what we wanted to do, is just have a bit of an overflow. That is rank 3. Still not quite there yet. We're about to get there. Just needs a few more visitors. Let's continue working on this area. I want to do something creative in there. I don't know what yet. Let's have a look at our unique buildings. See what we can throw in there that won't overwhelm the area in terms of size. How big is the fantastic fountain? That would fit, but it wouldn't really fit in. It wouldn't fit in terms of place in there. It would look a bit off, just randomly, just in that position. So we'll hang on to that for now. What is this? A department store. It's a bit too big. We have got a department store over there, but I do quite like the idea of having one over here as well, maybe somewhere. Or perhaps we could save that for our downtown over there. What other buildings have we got available? A winter market. Oh, cinema. Yeah, let's look at putting a cinema in. Put the cinema in next to the tram. The Rondo. City Hall, Chirpex, a panda sanctuary, Oriental Pearl Tower, Temple Complex. This is part of the Japan stuff, isn't it? Okay, so that's landmarks. Tourism and leisure we've done. Level 1 unique buildings, that's the City Arch. We're going to think about that for another time. I could go do the Friendly Neighborhood Park over here. Doesn't quite fit. It's a little bit too big. Too small, sorry. Yeah. What is this one? Fountain of Life and Death. Again, it's even smaller. That is our Lungs of the City that we've already dropped in. Is that a stadium? Oh, that's the Opera House. Expo Centre. High Interest Tower. Science Centre. Too big. Expo Centre. Oh, Expo Centre fits in beautifully. In terms of its size. These houses look a little bit overwhelmed as a result. Might have to rezone those as something else, maybe some offices or something. I tell you what, let's change Madison Square to match. So let's go with slightly larger. There we go. We'll get it to match Empire Square in terms of its closeness of proximity of buildings. It'll give the same kind of size issue as well. So that sort of step between low density and high density, I like to call it mid density, just because you do get these slightly larger looking buildings. We're going to lose a load of people as they respawn their buildings, but that's okay. We've got demand for everything, so they should come back in quite quickly. And it will look a little bit better, specifically up here as well, near the Expo Centre. We're already on max speed, aren't we? This power line is now not connected to anything. That's fine. It will be soon. Oh, yeah, that's not fine. Let's go ahead and extend our power connections just to make sure that we don't lose everything. There we go. That'll bring some power back into the grid that's still active, just about, while we're waiting for that to reform up here. It's kind of cool actually being able to watch this whole area rebuild itself, you know, in quick time like this. We'll be going for about another 25 minutes or so before we end the stream. That gives me about half an hour to take a break and get ready for Dark Descent, which will be going live just after midnight, because it goes live a minute past midnight. We're just doing a first look tonight, so we'll play the first bit of the game. We'll see how it, you know, if we can figure out how to play it, and then tomorrow we'll actually do a proper, you know, playthrough start. So tonight first look, and then it'll be part one of starting from scratch tomorrow night. Something over there exposed on its own at the moment. Let's have a look at our land values again. We're still at 47 per dollars per square meter. This seems to have improved a little bit. Yeah, it's got a little bit brighter in this little region over here. Still a little dull here. It's definitely improved along here though. That's with the transport link that we've dropped in. I'm surprised it hasn't done more here. You can see how busy our freeway connection is there. I wonder. I don't know if this is going to work. I just want to do this just to experiment. Hey, our park has leveled up. Excellent stuff. I might not be able to fit this in, but we're going to try it anyway. It might not work because that's so close, but I'm thinking of seeing if I can... Yeah, it's not going to let me do it, is it? It's snapping, and I don't want it to snap to the grid. It's not snapping to the grid, it's snapping to the roads. There we go. Oh, what I want to do is just see if I can draw. I might have to do it with normal roads first and then try and do an upgrade. Just want to see if I can put a bypass road in that connects all the way through. Doesn't look like I can. It's just going to play silly buggers with me. Those roads are too close. Yeah. I was just thinking maybe I could have a road that would link from that bypass straight onto that turn off there, but yeah. Won't let me do it. It would have looked a bit clustered, I think, anyway. A bit cluttered. This area is starting to rebuild quite nicely. Population's at 35,500. Oh, the lightning towers. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. They are big. They are very big. Small ones are not so big. See what happens if we plonk a transmitter in just here. You do realise that, you know, somewhere in the city I'm going to drop one of these in and people are going to complain that, you know, I'm trying to control their brains with 5G. That big wave of happiness went in there. Oh wow, yeah, that's having a huge effect. Thank you for the tip there, TV3. Look at all those arrows flashing. All those buildings upgrading. Because I wasn't using disasters, I wasn't even considering, you know, any of those kind of assets. And that's having a huge knock-on effect straight away on everything. Look, all these people getting huge happiness boosts. All right, let's add a couple more. Let's see. That's our coverage. Let's squeeze one in somewhere over here. Yeah, we've already got up to 49 now on the land value, and you can see all those buildings just pinging upgrades. Oh, look at the impact it's having over here. It's one of the most rewarding sights you can see in this game, is just dropping something in and watching everybody go, oh, we love it, and just green arrows pinging everywhere. It's such a huge dopamine hit, and it's just like, oh yes. Like Xerxes, I am a generous god. I mean, this is already a really, really well developed area, but now the whole area is pretty much bright green, which is fantastic. This area is getting a nice bit of a boost. This area is coming along nicely as well. Let's have a quick look at traffic. See if we can identify the really bad areas. We're at 84% traffic flow, which, considering our road network is not yet set up the way it needs to be set up in terms of highway connections, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little busy on the roundabout, but you'd expect that. It's the main sort of entry point to the city on this side. It's a little busy on this junction, but it's not horrendous. A little busy here, but again, not horrendous. Busy round here, but you'd expect that. This is the major entry point for our forestry industry. And we get a little bit of a queue going in and out, but it's not too bad. And obviously we're a bit busy around here because this is our rail hub terminal for cargo freight. You see a lot of trains going in and out. If we move over here, again a little busy on this junction, but again it's a freeway connection, so you'd expect that. It's not that bad. It's not too bad through here. It's a little busy here, but that's because of the trams coming in, so you kind of again expect that a little bit. Plus it is a sort of almost like an arterial road that connects our two areas together. Busy around here again. You've got this tram interchange here where you've got the local tram and the main route trams all colliding with the traffic as well, but again it's not that bad. Queues aren't that big. And then we cut through. A little busy over here. Again, it's a freeway off-ramp connection, so again, to be expected. We could actually try and alleviate some of that traffic a little bit with... I don't want to put a connection right there, but maybe do... Maybe put a road in here. Bring that across. If we take that bit out and we do that instead, just to try and split some of that traffic a bit so it's not all feeding out into one horrendous little loop. We can sort out these off-ramps as well. I can't believe we haven't done that yet. So we're going to upgrade that to a single line there and then a double road going down so that the traffic can split, and then a single line going up, and on this side single line there going to double, and then single on the other side. Let's change the directions that we need to. That's all good. That doesn't change. That's all good. A little bit of a kink there. It's a little wonky, but it's okay. I can live with that. Part of me wants to immediately tear it down because my OCD is like, no, that must be straight, must be smooth. But, you know, I'm not going to get it smooth. And that has immediately improved that junction a little bit by splitting that traffic. So it's feeding into the main area in two separate directions now rather than just one. That's good. That's very good. Let's go back to our traffic view. Look for other trouble spots. It's all pretty good. I mean, like I said, there's not really that much. I mean, we know it's busy down here. But again, this is just a temporary thing that we've put in until we actually get to working on that road network over there. It's all coming along nicely. Let's go ahead and continue working on the park. So we've unlocked the climbing frames. Where did we build our kiddie area? over here. So let's put the climbing frames on the opposite side. There we go. What do we need in terms of entertainment for the next level? 1120. So we need to add quite a bit more entertainment in. We need to add how much more? 969 to 1120. So we need to add about 150. 151. Okay. Let's have a look. Gazebos. How much are these worth? 60. Okay, that's not too bad. They're worth 60 for that one as well. Let's put a gazebo in here. Like so. Will people use it if it's not connected? I mean, I imagine they would. It's operating normally. Oh yeah, there we go, straight away. Someone's gone straight to the gazebo. Excellent. So we don't have to connect them up, which is what I was hoping. That means we can make things like that a little bit more decorative. We can put trees and flowers and bushes and stuff around them. And have them in the middle of a little naturey area kind of thing. Let's put another gazebo somewhere over here. Let's connect the gazebo right up there, opposite the toilets. And we'll do one there as well. Might as well do one down here. And I've got one just there, so... yeah, let's move that one. Let's put a red one just there, like that. Let's remove... which one do I want to remove? That one's green. Let's remove that one. And let's move that to there. So we've got gazebos next to the entrances like that. Along with public toilets. Got some toilets down there. Let's add in a couple more cafes. Because we've only got the one so far. Let's put a cafe. There's one there already. Okay, let's put a cafe here. Oh, that fits perfectly. Evening, Anthony. Park Plaza, cafe. We've already got an info booth. We don't really need another info booth, I don't think. We don't have a water feature, and that's something I really hope, is that we can build lakes that don't flood. Because I've tried to do it in a park before, build a water feature, and you can't do it. Although, speaking of water features, can I add... will it let me do it? I don't know if it will, because there's no... probably won't let me do it, but... yeah, there's nothing for it to connect to. That's a shame. Do we have any fountain assets in here that we've unlocked? Or can unlock? No. Let's have a look at some of the other stuff. Is there anything in here that we could maybe drop in? In the nature area. Random kayak, a folding chair, outhouse, binoculars, a well. In the zoo stuff, we've got zoo tiles, theme park, cotton candy, got some kiddie rides, and then, yeah, okay. Let's add in a food truck. Can it let... it won't quite let me put it in there. Oh, no, it will. It will. Excellent. That's what I was hoping. Let's orient it so that it's not blocked by a lamppost or a bench. There we go. We've got a pop soda building. Let's try and do something similar over here, if we can. There we go. And one over here, maybe? That might be a bit too small, that one. Yeah, that one's a bit too small. Okay. Let's have a look at a couple of food court buildings. Squeeze that one right on the corner there. We haven't put fences on our park, have we? I've just realised. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to move that restroom. There we go. I've now broken the road. We'll come back and sort that out in a bit. Let's just pause while we're doing this. Because I'm going to break the road again by the look of it. Oh, maybe not this time. Just take that up to there, bring that across. Oh, why is that wonky? That shouldn't be wonky. Doesn't want to connect there. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Oh, damn it. Should probably go ahead and put that road back in before I do anything else. There we go. Back to fencing again. Put a curve in the fence that way. I had to think about that one for a second, then it was like, do I want to connect? There we go. So fence, fenced all the way around now, I think. Yes, we are. Okay, so we've got a little bit of reworking to do in here now. We need to obviously reconnect this path. That's going to be an issue with that there, so we'll take that out. Let's reconnect the path first. Now we can go ahead and put those back in. Still squeeze that in there, and I should still be able to put one in here. Yes, I can. Oh, no, that wasn't the issue. Okay, up here, what this does do is this actually allows me the chance to put a couple of little shops along the front there, which is kind of cool. But it does mean we do need to put in some restroom facilities over here now. So let's plonk that one there. That's not ideal. You know what, I'm going to place them. I don't really want to place them right next to the gazebo. Let's place them here in the middle. Like that. And that should now give us enough entertainment to unlock the final level. Oh yeah, comfortably. And let's go ahead and put in a little bit of shopping. Not going to overdo it. Just a couple of small shops. And then we should have enough space to run a path without destroying. It might not be possible because of that path in there. Let's try it. It's going to connect up. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so no pathway. That's fine. We can just put some trees or bushes or something in there instead. Where's the fence gone? There it is. Yeah, I'd really like to have a little water feature in here somewhere, like a little boating lake or something. You know, the ability to make things like that would be nice. There are fountain assets in the campus. No, I haven't built a campus yet. These are different schools, aren't they? Yeah, the police academy. Do, 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 do. Let's see, we can see what assets there are that we could drop in. Lots of different clubs. There's a university fountain there. What would we need for that? That looks like it needs to connect to a road anyway, so I don't know. What level would that unlock at? Cafe, library, math club. Outdoor study, fountain. I would need recognized. Okay, I have no idea what level that would be. Pathways, all roads. Okay. All right. Well, something we can maybe drop in the future once we've built our campus. But it's still, I would prefer the ability to have like a. Like I say, to create like a lake or a large pond in this area. it's just something you can't really do, unfortunately. I mean, I could hollow out an area, I could put a drain water outlet in there to fill it up, but it wouldn't stop at a certain level. It would just keep going and keep going and keep going until it floods the area. So you then turn it off, and it immediately then just drains back into the ground and empties again. Yeah, it's just, I've tried it before. It's really annoying. That's got to be something that they put into the game in the next edition. I have to say this area does look better now with these larger buildings as well. The Expo Centre is definitely not dominating the skyline around these buildings, which is good. They do blend in better with that, even if they've got maybe a slightly different flavour, potentially. I don't know if they have or not. They probably haven't. Just look and see what kind of impact our trams are having. Very little. Those people are just standing there. What are they waiting for? I'm going to need to up the number of trams on that route, I think. I think it's just too many people waiting there to register any movement. So, let's see, how many we've got? 12 trams at the moment. Let's go to 15 and add 3 more on and see what kind of impact that has. But that's pretty much it for tonight. We've been going for just over 2.5 hours, and like I said, I'm going to be streaming Dark Descent in just under half an hour's time, so I want to have time for a quick break, maybe grab a quick snack, quick bite to eat, have something to drink, maybe use the bathroom. I'm just looking to see what's our land value gone up to now. 49, and we're still seeing stuff pinging as well. I just saw another green arrow ping over there. Seeing anything else pinging over this way. I still can't get this area up to green. It just stays blue. It's not quite as blue as dark as it was earlier, but it's still improving very slowly. This area is all coming back in again, having had some pollution problems with sewage. This area is really coming on nicely now. Again, we're still seeing buildings pinging and leveling up, and more stuff going in there as well. More people just born in that building over there, or was it that one? One of those two. Got a fair bit of traffic over here. I have to do something about our oil network, I think. Maybe split the storage so it's on opposite roads. That might be a better idea rather than just running straight down that central road. Let's quickly do that now before I forget to do it. I'm going to do it with these two. Just move them onto the opposite side of the road. I don't want to do it with the other ones because they're on the down ramp for the cargo trailer. So I also want to have a quick look as well at unique buildings, because I've got petroleum. I've got nothing to really do with it at the moment. Oh, I can build a sneaker factory. Ooh, what else can I build? Soft paper factory. Wow, that thing is huge. Petrol refinery. That makes sense to have a refinery somewhere over here, but look at the size of the thing. That is big. It's very big. I don't think I could even squeeze that on. On that road there. No. Even if I were to move that stuff, it wouldn't fit there anyway. about in that gap. I'd have to redraw the roads a little bit, but I could potentially squeeze it in there. I'd have to remove a bit of storage and production. I'm not too adverse to doing that. Oh, we've hit 40,000. Fantastic. We've got another tile. So that is a really good place for us to end this episode. So yeah, that is it. I know the special factories don't have to go in those areas. I just like to try and theme some of the stuff together, but yeah, we'll see how we go. But that's all for tonight. So like I said, I'll be back just after midnight in about 25 minutes time with a first look at Aliens Dark Descent. We'll go for an hour or two. I don't know how long we'll go for, but at least an hour. Just to get a quick feel for the game, and then tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, instead of F1 Manager, for the next couple of nights, we're going to be starting a playthrough of Aliens Dark Descent, and that'll be 9 till 11:30-ish for the next couple of nights as well. So hopefully I will see you in about 20-25 minutes or so. If not, I might see you tomorrow, or I might see you again on Friday for the next City Skylines installment. Whichever you choose to watch, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop a like, and I will see you maybe soon. Bye for now.